Well, a very warm welcome to you, and I will begin by asking you a question. How would you like to wake up each morning feeling refreshed, energized, and feeling strong, ready for the day's challenges, knowing that your habits and lifestyle is contributing to your health and not sabotaging it in the long term? That your daily routines are an asset to your mind, body, and that your emotions and stress levels are in check? Would you love to possess the most cutting edge health knowledge that is not driven by marketing from the media that merely is trying to sell you a product with the latest fad or gimmick that does not work for everybody, that actually does nothing for your health and may even create additional stress to you, but that your individual needs are catered for so you feel and look your very best? If you are passionate about business performance and need a body and mind to keep up the pace, then this is for you. I will share with you strategies that gives you the body, mind and the power that it needs to maintain an intense schedule and long into your latter years. I'm going to share with you the 6 most likely stressors and where they come from, a simple proven assessing and measuring system that I have implemented in my life and in the lives of my clients that is an excellent navigational tool for keeping a client on course, and the 6 health foundational principles. So many more people today are sourcing information to get educated and investigate the solutions to their own health challenges. This is fantastic, but yet so often people lack the adequate understanding of the relevant health sciences to know what questions to ask, how to ask the key questions, and or how to understand the research they've just found, let alone if the research is not biased, as health professionals label that pseudoscience. Hi, I'm Alex Mackenzie, and I've worked in the health and fitness industry for over 30 years, after being a personal trainer in various health clubs in the southeast of England to managing an elite personal training team where we achieved some outstanding results at one of the most prestigious clubs in London. Our clients were the movers and shakers of the world and placed very high demands on us for the most cutting-edge information and service. Then moving on from there to running a company that provided advanced level certification programs to health and exercise professionals for an internationally renowned expert in the fields of holistic health. Having grown a startup and led a company, I've tasted that stress and daily challenges that running a business presents, and how having the proper lifestyle rituals in place has a massive effect on your cognitive function, your emotions, and vitality levels. As exceptional health promotes self-confidence, clear thinking, inspiration, and empowerment, as a result, your bottom line. Business takes you on a roller coaster ride, and you have to be tough. To be successful, you have to work with the best. I have spoken to thousands of exercise professionals and found it astonishing how they only focus on the exercise and don't fully investigate the true cause of a health problem in all areas of their clients' lives. The very exercise that they prescribe may actually be contributing to an underlying issue with their client, due to lack of evaluation in all areas of a client's life, as this will ultimately govern the results you get from your exercise. As a health and exercise coach, I have unrivaled commitment to getting results. My knowledge and expertise that I have gained over 30 years in my health and exercise career has given me the tools to be of great value to others, keep them out of the doctor's surgery, in the fast lane, and in mint condition, supporting, uplifting, and sourcing resolutions to clients' obstacles. As ultimately the number one bottleneck or constraint to the growth of any organization is the leader. So let me ask you this: is your business brutal on your body? As the cumulative effect of every small action built up over time, that fast food meal that you grabbed at the service station won't kill you today, but having a good plan for food while out and about and travelling is essential for good health. Do you bang on your keyboard all day, then go home and drink alcohol to distress and numb everything out? The cumulative effect of this behaviour will wreak havoc with your liver, your sleep patterns, and ultimately decrease the quality of your life, as it chips away at your immune system. So let me ask you this. How much does it cost you and your business to take time off due to illness? You then waste valuable days and are forced to take time out as you are sick. And the energy of these medical centers is the polarity of where you could be. You take medications to mask the symptoms and just feel below par. But please percolate on this very next fact. So, what's the cost? So the process of disease takes between 15 and 20 years to develop. Here you are, healthy. Slowly, as time passes, you get a few symptoms, a few red flags along the way, like skin conditions, high blood pressure, being overweight, fungal infections, high cholesterol, diabetes, to name but a few. And then ultimately something much more serious. These are warning signs and a red alert that you are on the wrong course and that adjustments do need to be made. You see, we don't fall off piste, we drift off piste. We don't fall off our diets, our resolutions, our goals. We slowly drift without realizing we are right off course. So where exactly is the ideal position to be? Wellness. Here's the definition. A state in which a human being functions at an optimal level of integration between the elements of body, mind, and spirit. The well individual is one who is happy, healthy, and whole, and who perceives his or her life as one with meaning and purpose. To prevent this drift, we have to be strict with tracking our progress, as your progress is my results. So I closely track a client's progress with daily records to keep laser focus. As in the words of Jim Rohn, all disciplines affect each other, everything affects everything. That's why the smallest action is important, because the value and benefits that you receive from that one little action will inspire you to do the next one and the next one. When I work with a client, there are 10 in-depth questionnaires that clients complete to investigate our current state of play and make course adjustments to get to wellness and beyond. As the world-renowned holistic health practitioner Paul Chek would say, if you are not assessing, you are only guessing. So we take the guesswork right out of things, zoom into what needs attention, what needs modifying, and what needs to be brought back into balance, transforming a body that serves you. Then and only then can we measure your progress and the results gained during our time together. I am passionate about helping people understand that everything does affect everything, and that not fully understanding and implementing 6 health foundational principles can hamper your success. So stand by, here are those 6 foundational principles, as if implemented into your life will keep you performing at maximum velocity. Thoughts. Your thoughts and emotions govern your destination and are actually molecules of emotion that travel through your bloodstream. Your breath nourishes and removes metabolic waste from the body, provides oxygen for cells, maintains your acid and alkaline balance, and it moves life force, energy, chi, through the body. There are 3 ways to breathe, and there's only one correct way that does serve you. Keeping adequately hydrated is a given, yes, but there are many other factors to getting clean water and for the cells to be actually able to absorb it. As eating poor quality food loaded with trans fats and pumped with hormones will totally mess up your system. Or getting the right type of sleep, and I emphasize the right type, as when you sleep is critical and has a profound effect on your cognitive function. Or doing the wrong type of exercise could rob you fully of enjoying your success when you finally have the time to do so, as these small daily decisions builds up over time. So thoughts, your breath, hydration, good quality food, the right type of sleep, and great movement. So if you do go to the gym, make sure you're using your time effectively. Minimum exercise time to achieve maximum results. The right type. So, 6 foundational principles will give you the foundation of great health so that you can enjoy great relationships and meaningful, purposeful work. Right, let's get down to business. I'm going to share with you some information that may be new to you. And like the famous philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer said, all truth passes through 3 stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. Finally, it's accepted as self-evident. So please do bear that in mind for this next piece of information. This is a stress accumulation diagram, really emphasizes the point of how the 6 primary classes of stress accumulate as one total stress response. All stresses, as you see on the diagram, are funneled together within your body and are processed by the nervous system. The green arrows represent good stress, the red arrows signify bad stress. The higher the level of stresses, the harder it is on the body. We all need certain types of stress to stay healthy, as a complete lack of stress would be far from great, as there would be no stimulus for us. So the 6 major stress types, which have all good and bad effects. Physical, the good in the form of movement. Exercise is great and benefit in loading our muscles and bones. Over-exercise can be just as bad as not exercising at all. Over-exercising can lead to suppression of the immune system, which can lead to chronic fatigue and susceptible to an array of illnesses, injury, and generally poor health and performance. Chemical stress. Our bodies are full of naturally producing chemicals that are essential for health. The bad. Today we are bombarded with thousands of chemicals that were certainly not around years ago. Many are synthetic, and our bodies do not have the mechanisms to neutralize them. Charlotte Gerson, the founder of the Gerson Institute, which provides non-toxic treatment for cancer, clearly states that all pharmaceutical drugs are toxic to the liver. Other examples of dangerous chemicals are agricultural chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. If you are repeatedly exposed to these toxic chemicals, cancer and many other diseases can develop. So the third is electromagnetic. The sun is electromagnetic, and without it we would not be alive. However, the bad, overexposure to sunlight results in sunburn, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere. And overexposure to radiation from X-rays is harmful to your health, so please do bear that in mind when you travel internationally and you're at the airport, and please do opt for a body search and opt out of X-ray. Also, do remember that magnetic stress does come from low-frequency devices such as microwave ovens, electric blankets, the TV, mobile and wireless phones. Many of this type of stress causes dysfunction with your hormones and autonomic nervous system. And there are many tactics you can deploy to combat the effect of this stress. We just got to be smart and ahead of the game. Then we're looking at the psychic stress. Having a plan and goals in your life and using your grey matter is a positive stress. Without the mental stimulations, our minds would not develop fully. However, the bad, a common form of bad psychic stress is focusing on what you don't want instead of what you do want. So do always focus on where you wish to go. Other forms of stress is verbal abuse from others, working too much, or not being able to say no to taking on more work. Financial pressures, or just generally being rushed, can produce unhealthy psychic stress and let your mental faculties finally begin to diminish. Nutritional stress. Eating to your correct metabolic type is paramount, of which there are 3 types, as the foods that we are designed to eat are hereditary, as our metabolisms are completely unique. Research shows that no single diet works well for everyone, as the very same foods that keep your friends slim may keep you overweight and feeling unhealthy and fatigued. Also, eating clean organic foods that are not loaded with chemical sprays is a good nutritional stress. The bad, too much or too little food is a bad stress. alongside not eating to your correct metabolic type. Thermal stress, the good, maintaining your temperature at 32 degrees centigrade is obviously a good stress, and the bad, anything that burns your skin is certainly a bad stress, and the very opposite brings the body temperature too low for prolonged periods of time is definitely a bad stress. So in order to manage the total burden on your body, I identify your primary stressors, and then we prune that stress, which dramatically reduces the overall total stress and keeps you from being here. The green zone shows homeostasis or balance. When you're in this zone, your response to external demands, such as exercise, is favorable, and your ability to bounce back from potentially damaging stress is also greatly improved. If the total sum of stress is too much for your body, you will begin to fall out of balance and move into the yellow zone. If you don't make the necessary changes to reduce the primary stressors, then your body begins to break down and you drift into the red zone, where your ability to cope with external stressors, such as exercise, is very slowly diminished, as is your ability to tolerate an internal stress, such as disease. The further you get into the red zone, the more easily disease will be able to take hold of you. So, I examine a client's total stress and propose a plan of action to radically decrease the total stress load on all bodily systems, heading back to the superior green zone, back to balance. So if you could operate avoiding burnout, I should add, chronic fatigue, which the medical model is only just starting to recognize now. So if you could operate with clarity every day to make the best decisions, would that be good for business? If you could be organized with your meals so you don't eat on the run, consuming poor quality food loaded with trans fats that are pumped full of hormones that totally undermine your health, would that be an asset? So when traveling, you have a plan in place to arrive feeling fresh. As a health coach, I'll become a trusted friend who wants and expects the very best from you and who will challenge you to perform at your best. So we get your ducks in a row. The solution is to carry out an in-depth investigation with a system to establish your current total stress levels. We establish your metabolic rate, of which there are 3, explore your sleep patterns, your routines, your hydration methods, and assess your daily movement. The best part is that the results from these in-depth questionnaires give me the information of what to prescribe and a game plan to move forward. This finally will give you the accelerator pedal that moves you and your business forward. And the best part, delivers a stronger you. This enables a customized eating plan to your own unique body chemistry that suits your individual nutritional needs. So go ahead, roll the dice. If you want to try the hard way, try hundreds of diets, different types of systems, it may take years. Your individual game plan is based on the knowledge, distinctions, and strategies gleaned from an outstanding array of industry leaders over my 30 years in the health and wellness business. I have a powerful set of skills in my client serving toolbox that I am longing to share with you and help people get to where they want to be in the quickest possible time. This holistic system is proven to achieve and maintain your ideal weight, eliminate sugar cravings, enjoy a sustained energy, conquer indigestion, fatigue and allergies, boost your immune system, and help you overcome anxiety, depression, and mood swings. So you have the choice to try many more combinations. That may work for you or may not. Or you can just get down to business, getting the results and performance you need immediately. So to improve things, you have to change things, as progress is only achieved through change. Learning new information to become different can be awkward and disjointed at first, just like learning to drive. Do cast your mind back when you were learning any new task. It took time, it required your focus and energy, and now years later, like me perhaps, you probably don't even think about things consciously as you change up and down gear and make your maneuvers. The experts say it takes 30 days to get a new habit into your muscle memory in order for it to become an unconscious act and part of your daily ritual that actually serves you. This is where a coach is necessary for your success, to make an evaluation as to where you are right now and what needs to be done to move forward, coaching you from your corner, developing a winning game plan and bringing out the best. This is the kind of value and expertise an experienced coach will bring to your life. Until you learn to hack your habits, then you are at the mercy of whatever's already programmed into your brain. Here's how your brain forms habits. First of all, the brain has a trigger. This is an event or a sound or a stimulus or something that the brain recognizes, and it's an event for the brain. It's like, aha, I can see the stimulus, or I've heard that noise, or it's that time of day. In some sort of event that marks a sequence. You've got the trigger, then you've got the action. When you see the stimulus and when the brain receives this trigger, it takes action. When mental stress gets too much, you need a release, so you perhaps reach for some sugar-loaded treat or a few glasses of wine, or you beat yourself on the treble, and you may even do these unconsciously. These are unhealthy mechanisms that will add to the total stress on your system, and you will ultimately perhaps burn out, and your body will begin to break down. If you want the most advanced health knowledge and effective strategies and how to easily implement them into your daily life, then getting a health coach is the key to transforming your health. If you want to have the freedom and resolve to pursue and experience the best in the world, then having good health now and in your latter years is critical. So who is this for? This is for driven, results-orientated, busy professionals, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and business owners. If you're too busy to get to the gym, or even perhaps really don't enjoy it. If you want to enjoy your success by being in excellent health, and you want to take action to achieve a body and mind that can keep up with an intense schedule. For smart people that wish to be able to navigate the mistruths daily fed by marketing. It's not for people who need to think about it for longer. If you make excuses or complain. People who are stuck in information gathering mode and need to research more with more combinations. And if you're not prepared to take action and make some changes to get the results. And you're not serious about modifying your behavior. And if you do expect to work at maximum velocity and not take care of yourself, this is certainly not for you. If you feel you have better strategies, then please do go ahead and explore those. Because it comes down to this. How much do you spend on your car? To initially buy, then service, new tyres, keep running every year, an oil change, keeping that engine in tip-top condition. So top-end prestigious cars are treated with the utmost care to keep them running efficiently, yet do you invest the same in you? If you are passionate about business performance and you need a body and mind to keep up the pace, then click the button below to schedule a free strategy session with me. This is where I will personally go through with you to figure out what is contributing to your health and what is exhausting your health. Ultimately, define your health goals and how to make it happen in the fastest possible time. Your success is my success, and I have unrivaled commitment to you to achieve your outcomes and to continue to be in complete control of your health after our time together. With a health and exercise coach, you are quite simply taking advantage of the finest resources anywhere for creating an extraordinary quality of life. The first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session with me with the button below. This application is necessary to determine if you and I are a fit, as I'm looking for win-wins. There is a time factor involved, and this window of opportunity won't be open for long. Your application is necessary to determine that I can help and that I'm the best person to generate your results, and that you're ready to step up, commit, take action, and do the required work to generate your outcomes. And at the end of the call, one of two things will happen. We will either be a fit, and I will extend an invitation to work with you as one of my clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's totally okay too, and there's no hard feelings or obligations. Either way, you will receive an insanely valuable strategy session, and you will walk away with a newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what's holding you back from achieving the health results that you want. It will likely be the most valuable 30 minutes you invest in yourself and your business this year. So go ahead and complete your application now, and we will see if we're a good fit for doing some business together. With that being said, please understand that this window of opportunity won't be available for long. Time is of the essence. Well, what I have found is those who have the ability to make decisions and are in control are the most likely to get the results and are most likely to become my best clients and crush it together for months to come. So if you feel like this is a right for you, go ahead, apply right now to see if you qualify, and then move forward and follow the instructions on the next page. If you want the relentless power to perform and drive your life and your business at the very best, then I very much look forward to talking with you. Bye for now.